A store robbery is a scary situation. Police always come in afterwards to investigate. Well, what if a customer stopped it before it could get violent? Well, it happened at a store in Reidsville. WFMY News 2's Amma McCarty has the story.
People swinging by the Stop and Shop convenience store off Highway 158 say this is a go-to spot, which makes the armed robbery even more shocking. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and early Christmas morning, police say 2 of these 3 men came inside and robbed the store at gunpoint while another waited outside. At the time, there were 2 customers plus the cashier held up. But one of those customers took matters into his own hands, pulling out his own weapon. Investigators believe the customer's fired his gun at 2 of the suspects.
You don't know what any person's going to do. These days right now, it's tough out here, but
It's a good thing nobody was killed in the whole thing. It could have been people like me or somebody else getting killed.
One man was arrested and charged, but police are still looking for Willie Settle and Jacale Bridges. They are considered armed and dangerous. Well, thankfully, neither the store clerk nor the customers were injured during this, but the suspects did make it out with an undisclosed amount of cash. If you've got information, call police.